up? It's Grace, and today I'm going to talk about some of the things that frustrate me in books while I'm reading. I just get really anxious and I'm like, oh god, this is so frustrating, I can't take it. But also I kind of love it in a way. It's like, you know what I mean if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is when the villain or the bad character of the story tells the protagonist this. Me and you are the same, or me and you are cut from the same cloth, or me and you are more alike than you'd like to think. And the good character's like, no, I'm not, we're nothing alike, I hate you, you're a horrible person. And then in the next chapter, the character is like, I'm just like them, I'm no good. And I'm like, girl or boy, get your shit together, because you are not like them. You are your own person. Kick his ass. It's frustrating. And it happens all the time. In shows as well, I'm just like, oh god. Oh, come on. Second thing I'm going to talk about that frustrates me is miscommunication. And this is most commonly done in one character has bad news and is going to go tell the other character, but while they're going to go tell the character is all happy and they're saying a good story, and so then the other character's like, I'm not gonna tell them this, I don't want to ruin their mood. Or the character's gonna go tell the other character that they love them, and then this character is like, I'm done, let's just be friends, and then the character's like, okay. I'm doing puppet things. But it's just say what you feel. Say what you feel. And it's just a little bit frustrating. The third thing I'm going to talk about that frustrates me is when characters cross paths without knowing they're crossing paths. This happens a lot in books, but I'm going to make an example of the Game of Thrones, the TV show, because I have not yet read the books. But literally, they are on a path. Let's say Arya's in the cart, being driven away, and Jon Snow's walking or something. Literally crossing paths, they haven't seen each other in years, and they don't see each other. And I'm just like, and then all of a sudden the show ends. And I'm like, I can't take it. It's so frustrating, it makes me so anxious, and my legs, my arms feel fatigued because I'm like, ugh! Anyway, yeah. Fourth thing that frustrates me is when a character, usually it's a male, tells the love interest that they can't do this anymore, they need to break things off because they're scared of their own feelings and they don't want to hurt the person they're in love with, and so they're like, I'm a horrible person, you're better off without me. Bam, they're gone for months or whatever. And he wanted to save whoever it was from heartbreak, but in the process broke their heart, so I don't know that logic. Or when the character is just a total jackass to get the person to not love them. I'm looking at you, Will Herondale. I'm looking at you. And the last thing I'm going to talk about that frustrates me is when a character almost dies several times in one book. It's supposed to be dramatic, it's supposed to be have your heart oh my god, he's gonna die. But then he doesn't, and it happens again and again and again and again. Eventually you're just freaking die already, because literally I don't even know how you are surviving statistically on how many times you almost died. This happened so much in Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs, which is the third book in the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. A lot of characters almost died several times, and I'm just like... So those were just some of the things that frustrate me in books. If you have any that frustrate you, please comment down below and tell me, because we're probably in the same boat with it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.